Hello friends, welcome back JavaTCoding. My name is Sanjay Kumar and today I will talk about how we can create the Hibernate application using the annotation. And in this video also you will learn how we can implement in the JPA annotation, how we can use the JPA annotation, and also you will know how we can stabilize the connection to the database, Oracle database through the Hibernate. So let's start. So here I have created the Maven project. This is the Hibernate annotation, this is the structure, and this is the pom.xml. So firstly you have to add the Hibernate core dependency as well as the Oracle dependency, OJDBC dependency. And now just create the entity class, and also before that I have created the Hibernate cfg.xml, Hibernate configuration. This file is stabilize the connection to the database. So here is the I have defined the Oracle driver, so it will connect the Oracle database. Here is the dialect, Hibernate dialect we are using for the Oracle database. This is the URL, username and password. HBM to ddl.auto update means update the schema, right? And here we can map the entity class. So firstly we need to create the entity class. Now go to the package, create a new class, employee class, employee, click on the finish. So this is the entity class, so we will use the entity annotation, javax.persistent, and also I will use the table annotation. I will give the name of the table employee details. Now I'll create the private int id, private string name, and this is I will use the id annotation for the unique record, and I will generate the getter setter for the entity class. Click on this next, all generate. Also I will create the toString, generate the toString method. So entity class is ready. Now we have to create the test class to test this application. Test application main method. So firstly we have to load the Hibernate configuration file. For that I will use the standard service registry SSR new standard service registry builder dot configure. Inside the configure we have to pass the HBM file name. And after that dot build. Now I will create the metadata, new metadata source dot get metadata builder dot build. Why I'm creating all those things? To get the session factory object. Session factory m dot, here also we have to pass the SSR service registry, standard service registry object, m dot get session factory builder dot build. Now using the session factory object we will get the session object. Open the session and this method will return the session object. Also I will open the transaction, create a transaction, new session dot begin transaction. Right, now I want to store the employee object and create the employee object. E dot set id 1, e dot set name Sanjay, session dot save method to save the object, and now t dot commit transaction session dot close to close the session factory dot close. Right, also I will print the employee saved successfully. Now let's run this application to test. Let's run this, run a Java application. It's running. Here we got the result, means employee saved successfully. So to cross check whether this employee object is saved to the database, Oracle database or not, I'll check into the Oracle SQL developer, select star from employee detail, table is created, execute this query. There is no record for the, let's check what is the table name, employees table, employee table, not the employee detail, employee details. Yes, we got the, so employee object has been saved successfully. Right, so I'd summarize this video. So first we have to add the Hibernate dependency and the Oracle dependency. Now you need to create the HBM Hibernate configuration XML. So here in this server file you need to provide the username, password, or driver class, dialect, and also you have to map the employee entity class. here. So after that you need to create the entity class. This is the annotation, JPA annotation I have used. Now you need to create the test application class. So here I have used the standard service registry metadata to get the session factory object right here. Thank you. In the next video I will show you how we can delete the object in the Hibernate application from the Oracle database and how we can update. Thanks. If you like this video, please subscribe.